The devastating impact of plastic pollution on the environment, current status and future directions. Abstract. Plastic pollution is an escalating environmental issue with dire consequences for both terrestrial and aquatic ecosystems. In this manuscript, we review the extent and impacts of plastic pollution on the environment. Plastic waste has become ubiquitous in many natural environments and ecosystems worldwide. It is estimated that over 8 million tons of plastic are dumped into the oceans annually, with devastating effects on marine life, including entanglement, ingestion, and death. Terrestrial ecosystems also suffer from plastic pollution through soil and groundwater contamination, which has significant consequences for the health of animals and humans. The persistence of plastics in the environment is one of the main causes of its adverse impact. The long-lasting nature of plastic waste means that it remains in the environment for hundreds of years, posing significant risks to wildlife and human health. Plastic pollution also has far-reaching socio-economic impacts, including economic losses and negative effects on tourism. This manuscript highlights the significant need for urgent action to mitigate plastic pollution and the role of policymakers, industry, and consumers in achieving this goal. Strategies that target reducing plastic use, improving waste management systems, and promoting recycling and alternative materials are among the suggested solutions to mitigate plastic pollution. We conclude by underscoring the need for interdisciplinary collaborations to develop and implement effective solutions to address the plastic pollution crisis. This manuscript presents an urgent call to action to address plastic pollution and protect the environment, wildlife, and human health. Keywords: plastic pollution, environment, marine life, terrestrial ecosystems, socio-economic impacts, mitigation strategies. Introduction. Plastic pollution is one of the most pressing environmental problems of our time. The growing production and disposal of plastic have resulted in an accumulation of plastic waste in the environment. The persistence of plastic waste in the environment has significant consequences for both terrestrial and aquatic ecosystems, as well as human health and the economy. The ubiquitous nature of plastic waste in the environment is cause for alarm. Plastic debris has been found in the Arctic, the deep sea, and on the highest peaks of mountains. It is estimated that over 8 million tons of plastic are dumped into the oceans annually, resulting in the formation of large plastic islands and significant harm to marine life. Plastic pollution in terrestrial ecosystems is equally alarming, with soil and groundwater contamination causing significant health risks to animals and humans. The impact of plastic pollution on marine life. Marine life is particularly vulnerable to plastic pollution. Plastic debris in the ocean poses significant risks to marine organisms through ingestion, entanglement, and death. Marine organisms mistake plastic for food, leading to ingestion and intestinal blockages. Ingested plastics can also release harmful chemicals that cause reproductive abnormalities and DNA damage. Plastic pollution also causes entanglement and strangulation of marine organisms, leading to injuries and death. Marine mammals, sea turtles, and seabirds are particularly vulnerable to plastic pollution, with over 800 species affected by plastic debris. The impact of plastic pollution on terrestrial ecosystems. Plastic pollution in terrestrial ecosystems has significant consequences for the health of animals and humans. Plastic waste contaminates soil and groundwater, affecting the growth of plants and the health of animals. The burning of plastic waste also releases toxic chemicals that can cause respiratory problems and other health risks to humans. Socio-economic impacts of plastic pollution. The socio-economic impacts of plastic pollution are vast and include economic losses and negative effects on tourism. Coastal communities heavily reliant on tourism are particularly vulnerable to plastic pollution, with littered beaches and plastic debris deterring tourists and causing economic losses. Mitigation strategies. The mitigation of plastic pollution requires a multifaceted approach that targets reducing plastic use, improving waste management systems, and promoting recycling and alternative materials. Policy measures such as plastic bag bans, product redesign, and extended producer responsibility are effective strategies to reduce plastic pollution. Improved waste management infrastructure, including recycling facilities and proper disposal systems, is crucial to prevent plastic waste from entering the environment. Additionally, promoting the use of alternative materials, such as biodegradable and compostable plastics, can help mitigate the impact of plastic pollution. Education and awareness campaigns play a vital role in changing consumer behavior and reducing plastic consumption. By raising awareness about the environmental consequences of plastic pollution and providing information on sustainable alternatives, individuals can make informed choices and actively participate in reducing plastic waste. Furthermore, industry engagement and innovation are essential in developing sustainable packaging solutions and promoting the circular economy. Encouraging the use of eco-friendly materials, implementing efficient recycling systems, and fostering collaboration between industries, researchers, and policymakers are key to addressing the plastic pollution crisis. Conclusion: plastic pollution poses a severe threat to the environment, marine life, and terrestrial ecosystems. Urgent action is needed to mitigate the impacts of plastic pollution and protect the health of our planet. This manuscript emphasizes the urgent need for interdisciplinary collaborations between scientists, policymakers, industries, and the public to develop and implement effective strategies to reduce plastic waste. Efforts to reduce plastic pollution should focus on reducing plastic consumption, improving waste management systems, promoting recycling and alternative materials, and raising awareness among individuals and communities. Addressing this global challenge requires a collective and coordinated approach, involving international agreements, legislation, and the commitment of stakeholders at all levels. By implementing these strategies and fostering a culture of sustainability, we can strive towards a future with reduced plastic pollution, healthier ecosystems, and a more sustainable planet for generations to come. Keywords: plastic pollution, environment, marine life, terrestrial ecosystems, socio-economic impacts, mitigation strategies, waste management, recycling, alternative materials.